Hello everybody, welcome to the show. This is Yuridia on air and thank you for being here. I'm going to remind you guys to make sure that you subscribe to our channels and make sure you share all this information because we're going to have wonderful news today. Today I have a special friend, Elizabeth, and she's going to tell us about who you are, what you do, and we have very big announcements, so check it out, okay? Welcome to the show, Elizabeth. How are you?
Thank you. I'm good. Thanks for having me. I've never been on TV, so
well,
this is my first time.
This is the beginning. Just wait. You look so beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you.
So tell us about yourself. Where are you from? What you do?
Yeah.
And what, so we can start the conversation going.
So my name is Elizabeth, and I work for Sherwin-Williams, and I'm a recruiter for them. So I recruit part-time and full-time employment for all of our stores in Nebraska and some Iowa stores.
Oh,
yes.
That's really good.
Yes.
It's good to know people like you.
Yes, so if anyone needs a job, talk to me. But I've been with the company for 6.5 years. I went through our management program and then transitioned to be an assistant manager, a store manager, and then in October, I transitioned to this role as a recruiter.
Ooh, and how's that going?
It's going, recruiting is difficult. It takes a lot of work. We have seen some success, and I'm getting more people to apply and hopefully staffing our stores more effectively. So,
Well, we have great questions for you because a lot of the audience, they get nervous applying for a job or how to handle the interview, or sometimes the process is intimidating, right?
Yeah.
So since you work there, what are your recommendations for people when it comes to applying for a job? What are you guys looking for?
Yeah, so at Sherwin-Williams, one of the main requirements for us is that you just need to be 18 years old. You don't need a college degree, you don't need a high school diploma, so that's nothing special that we need. You just have to be licensed in the United States to work. You have to be able to tell differences in colors, because obviously we work with color. Yes, so you need to be able to distinguish color. You can't be colorblind. And then you should just be able to lift 50 pounds regularly. So those are just our main requirements that we have just on a daily basis. You're going to be doing these responsibilities pretty frequently, so that's why we ask for those specific things. Our application process, there's 3 steps to our application process. The first step being is an online application. So that is found on jobsearch.sherwin.com, and this is where all of our jobs are posted. Here in the Omaha area, we have several positions all across the whole city. So in whatever part of town you live, we have a position, a store in that area that we probably have a position opening. So there's lots of jobs. There's also jobs all across the state of Nebraska. Since I cover a lot of stores in that area, we do have a ton of jobs in those other areas. So after you complete your online application, we have a virtual interview. It's just a 4-step process just to screen employees to make sure everything is consistent when we're doing an application. So that is done directly after you complete the online application. After the virtual, then you're going to have your in-person interview, and that's with the store manager at that time. So then they're contacted, and then they meet with the store manager, have a tour, go through your basic interview questions, and at that time, if the manager feels like you're a good fit, we then extend an offer. And we do a background check on individuals just to make sure that they're a right fit for our company. And then we're ready to start you if you pass your background check.
And how long does that normally take? Like if I apply today and I apply online, and then I have like a video, like I can just upload my video, right?
Yes.
Right away. I'm assuming it happens the same day, right?
Yep, it happens directly after you hit submit on your application. You get an email directly after that. So within a few minutes, you're going to get your video interview. So that's pretty quick. The whole process, I would say from start to finish, you're probably looking at about 2-ish weeks. Just by the time of scheduling and it's kind of hard since we use a outside background company and they have to pull. So we usually say about a week for that. So you're probably looking at about 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
For.
Well, it's good to know because sometimes you apply and you're like, they didn't call me.
Yeah, I didn't hear anything.
Been 2 weeks.
Yeah. Yep.
So at least wait 2 weeks. And then a lot of people, how do you tell someone to prepare for the interview? Like, for instance, if I go to the interview, how do I dress? What kind of questions are you going to ask? Like, because I feel that the more I know, the less nervous I'm going to be.
Yeah. Yep. So for a job interview, we recommend business casual. So business casual would be nice pants, a dress shirt, a blouse. If you have a suit, you're welcome to wear that. We just want you to feel comfortable in what you wear, but we would prefer just a nicer outfit.
Okay.
And then for preparing for the interview, some of the questions that we're going to be asking, so we just want to know about you. So we want to learn about you. So what you like to do in your free time. Then we're going to ask you kind of about your job history. So what jobs have you done? What did you learn from those jobs? What did you like about it? What did you not like about your job? And then we'll ask you maybe some questions about your school, if you attended a college, or how you applied or learned from your different classes at school. And then finally, we're kind of going to ask you dealing with conflict or working with team members. Since you are working in a team environment at Sherwin-Williams, we want to know how well you work with a team. And so that's something that we really look for in a candidate, is how well they can work together with others.
Oh, because you will have to work with others, right?
Yep, and working with customers and working with other team members. We just want to see how well you can react with them and what experiences you've had.
What about if I'm 18 and I never had a job?
Yep.
And I drop out of college, or I didn't even go to college, and I drop out of high school, but I am bilingual. Can I still apply? I don't have any criminal background or anything like that.
Yes, you definitely can apply if you are 18. What we're really looking for is someone that wants to learn.
Okay.
Because when a lot of people that we hire, I didn't know anything about paint when I first started. So if you're willing to learn, we teach you everything. So as long as you have a good attitude, willing to work hard, and have that wanting to learn attitude, then you would be a good fit.
And there's always like opportunities, like for yourself. So if I start as just entry level, right, just like a cashier or just customer service, there are opportunities for me to grow?
So one of the best things about Sherwin-Williams is that we love to promote within the company.
Okay.
And so there is a lot of opportunities for growth. So as you maybe transition to wanting more responsibility, you could become a key holder if you want to.
That sounds fancy.
Maybe you want to, as you transition, that you'd like to join our internship program or our management program and get into more of the management roles. We are a huge company. We're a global company, so we have lots of opportunities all around the country and the world.
So if I want to go to Mexico,
Sherwin-Williams is really big in Mexico.
Okay.
So there's definitely huge opportunities if people are willing to relocate. That's also a thing.
That's a very good opportunity, right?
We love people that want to move. So you
that
can move up very quickly if you're willing to relocate.
That's something to consider. That's really good.
Yes.
Benefits. Some people ask about the benefits, or did you guys have gym membership or something? I think I saw something like that.
So we have a stipend, I would say, or I guess it would be the closest thing to it. So we get money for our gym membership. We have for full-time employees, so your health, your medical, dental, eye insurance are all covered. We have 401k for all employees, so part-time and full-time employees. You're investing right into your 401k on your first paycheck.
Wow. So if you're 18, it's a good time to start.
Yeah, we have. It's a great company for benefits and that. Looking towards the future of retirement, really great for that aspect.
Or even I heard some moms that they say, hey, well, I never thought of it. And I told them, they give you a gym membership and that, you get reimbursed for that.
There's lots of perks of working for a big corporation, lots of little discounts that you might not normally think of that we offer to employees.
A lot of people think that this is a man's job, but this is for anybody. A lot of women are working there too, right?
Yeah, so it used to be a lot of just men, it was. So it is growing a lot. There's a lot more women in leadership. There's a lot more women just working in the store, which is awesome. I love it.
Yes,
I love women power. So just being, I mean, it is a male-dominated industry, even on the customer side of it. A lot of painters are men, but there are women painters.
I've seen a lot of women that are painters.
Yeah, because it's flexible and they're able to do work on their own time. And
it pays well. And Sherwin, you guys get paid well too. And then if you're bilingual, you also get like a bonus, or how does it work?
Yeah, so right now we are doing $1,000 bonus.
Oh my God.
Yes. Yeah, I know.
I need to go work there.
I was like, well, I wish I was bilingual, but we're doing $1,000 bonus for bilingual employees right now.
Okay.
So if you are hired, you would get your first installment when you're hired, and then 3 months after you've worked with the company, you would receive your second installment.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So if I work there, I get paid that extra bonus, right?
Yep.
And then that is really good.
Yeah, we're looking for retention, so we don't want you to just cash in that money.
And then what about if I refer more people? Do I get anything?
Yes, you do. There is a bonus for referral of bilingual employees as well. So that's $1,000 for bilingual employees.
How many can I send up to? How many?
Anyone you want, as many as you want.
That is really good information. Yeah. And I know you guys have an event coming up, which is really, really, really excited, and we're going to be there. We want to be part of it because this will help the community. You know, this is opportunities. We want everybody to know that Sherwin-Williams is inclusive. You know, they like diversity. You want more because you have noticed that it helps the customers as well, right?
Yeah.
So you want to break that barrier. Like you want to serve your community better. So tell us about that event.
Yeah, so we're going to be hosting a hiring event on February 25th. It's a Saturday, and it's going to be from 10 to 3. It's going to be a open hiring event, so we'll interview candidates on the spot.
Also the same day?
The same day.
I can apply I can apply now. I don't have to wait for the event.
Correct.
But on that day, you're going to have the interview the same day?
So if you haven't applied, we could apply on spot there and then go right to an interview, or you could do your application beforehand, and then we already see you in the system and we'll be able to interview you, know who you are, and go through that. So a lot of these people will get jobs that day, just dependent on their background check. But yes.
Okay. Which is like, if you're clean, you're clean.
Easy money right there.
Easy money.
Yes.
Now, if someone has something, is it one of, like, let's just say someone got a DUI or something, if it's been more than 10 years or 2 years, what's the...
Yeah, so there is some criteria on that. It's all dependent, so it just kind of depends. So our background check does pull the past 7 years. So if it's after, or if it's past that, then it shouldn't pull on it.
Okay.
Like a DUI, it just depends if the job would require driving. So if they're applying for one of our driver positions, obviously that would not be something.
Probably not a good idea.
Not a good fit, but for our part-time, they don't need to require a driver's license. So they would still be okay. As long as you don't have any felonies on that regard, whether that's maybe some different things that...
Violence, because you work with people, right?
We work with people, so any sort of violence, those would not be a good fit for us.
But if you got nothing, then...
If you got nothing...
It's good to know, because that's why we created this show, to educate people, you know? So if it had a DUI, but you're not applying in for... that shouldn't hold someone, because you're not going to be driving. You're just going to be like selling painting there. So that shouldn't affect. And if it was more than 7 years ago, it would not affect the process of applying.
One other thing I just learned this week is if they have any court dates or anything scheduled, that would affect the background check as well.
Okay. So make sure that they notify because it's pending.
Yes, correct.
So if they're not convicted, they just have in court, that affects that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's good to know.
I didn't know it. I just learned it this week. So that is something
People stay
else.
out of trouble. Here, get a lawyer.
Yes.
Get a lawyer.
But other than that, I mean, if you have a good record, we'd love to see you at the event. We're working on getting a taco truck. So.
Oh yes. So you will have a taco truck on that day.
I'm just getting final approvals on Monday, just for budget wise, but we're pretty sure we're gonna have one.
Oh
so,
my God,
yes.
A taco truck, and then you get a job, and then you get bonuses.
I know, it's 2 things.
Yes, I had my brother was telling me, he's like, oh my God, he said, I have never met a person that works at Sherwin-Williams that is not happy. It must be a good environment.
Yeah,
that's what he
it's
said.
I would say it's a kind of a fun atmosphere to work in. It's very team oriented. It's like a little family. I mean, you work with your core group of people at your store. So we have a good time. It's not, yes, it's hard work sometimes but we like to have fun too.
But you guys get support, like training if you want to learn. There's opportunities for learning.
So we have lots of trainings throughout the year, district trainings to learn different customer service skills or maybe new products that we're releasing. Every year we release new products. So we have trainings on those products and different things like that.
Benefits other than discounts.
Yeah, so you do get a discount. If you have any projects at home, we do have a very good discount for you personally and your immediate family.
Oh, okay.
So I will say it's very good.
Because I know you guys just don't sell paints, right? There's like wallpapers too.
Yep, so we have wallpaper, any sort of wood stains, a lot of different stores. If you're
cleaning supplies,
deck stuff. If you're wanting to redo your deck,
yeah, I want that. You never stop doing something in your house.
Yes,
right?
there's always projects. There's always projects.
I have a friend that she's a makeup artist, and she wants her daughter, and she was asking me. She's like, "Well, the event is gonna be like 50 and L, but I live near this area, and there's a Sherwin nearby. Can I apply there?" For that location. So you're saying that they can apply to, and it doesn't have to be that location. The event is going to be there, but they can apply to any location, or?
Yep, so the event is going to be at our L Street store. It's actually our first bilingual store that we have in our area. So every employee there is bilingual. All of our store signage is bilingual. The sales rep is bilingual, so that's why we're decided to host it. It just opened this fall, so very new.
Yes, I saw the big sign outside. It was saying, "Is that in Spanish?" Like
paints
in Spanish?
Yep. But the application is online. They are welcome to go into another store if they live close to it. They would be able to direct them to the application process online. We don't have any physical applications to fill out in the store, but they can come to the L Street store, do the event, and we can see what positions are open. Like I said, we have several all across Omaha, so there's a good chance that store would have an opening.
Okay, well, apply now.
Yeah.
They're gonna start applying now.
Yes.
Say the website again.
Yeah, so jobsearch.sherwin.com is where you would apply. You can type in Omaha in the city, and it's going to show you all of our open positions that we have right now.
I'm going to see if there's someone from the audience asking some question. Well, my internet is a little bit slow. But yeah, that was one of the questions, that where do they apply and if they need to wait for the event to apply. So they can
apply right now. So it's all of our jobs will be on there. Jobsearch.sherwin.com, and then just search Omaha, or if you know other people around the area. We have jobs in Norfolk, Grand Island, Sioux City.
And it depends on the job. Someone was asking, depending on the job you applied, it shows the description, the salary, the benefits, everything shows in there, right?
So on the job it says the location, it shows the description of the job, it shows the starting wage, The application process, if they have questions, there is a contact on the job that is on there, else they can email me at elizabeth.sorensen@sherwin.com.
Okay, and we're gonna post that information as well, so they can always go in there and share this information. Share it to everybody.
Yeah,
share,
please.
Share. Tag your friends who's looking for a job.
Yes.
And then share it to everybody. So that is it, unless you have any other announcement to make.
Yeah, just please, if you are interested in a job, February 25th, we'd love to see you at our L Street store. It's going to be really fun. We'd love to hire you and get to meet you, and hopefully join the Sherwin-Williams team.
Yes, well, thank you for being
Yeah,
here.
thank you. It was great.
We'll see you next time, guys. Bye.